Alright, so this is kind of awkward timing. We have 55 minutes left. I have to leave at like right at 5 today. Well, I might be able to get away with not, but I'd rather not stay late today. Can we finish in 55 minutes, though? Because if we don't finish, then we're going to end up ending, like, right before the end. But I can't really... Like, there's nothing else to do. I can't content stall for 55 minutes. There's, like, nothing to do on the world map. We gotta just go. I can final dungeon speedrun, but then it's gonna make the final bosses even scarier. Like, I wouldn't mind grabbing some elixirs before fighting Sephiroth. Do we even get the good Tifa scene? We do. Tortellini. If you could summarize the entirety of Final Fantasy VII's plot in one word, what would it be? Tortellini, ... So emotional. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. We plan on doing the big trophy heist afterwards, so like it's not like we'll only have one episode next week and then be stuck, but I'd rather not end on a big cliffhanger, yeah, if we can help it. Let's go, Mav. The run is still on. Oh wow, that's actually really... interesting. there, ghost. Geronimo. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we speedrun this bad boy. But there's 2 vaccines in the crater, and I'm wondering where they both are. Okay, there's one in the swamp, and there's one in the rock area. Can you go back to the swamp and grab the other vaccine? I'm not exactly sure how that works. Another thing. I believe Genova's the last thing to give us AP. I don't remember how much AP she gives. Only 500? Really? Okay. We're in the clear then. Hey, thanks so much, Ashel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. You're gonna get the Zydric, you're gonna get the Mistyle. Okay. We don't have anything that's like dangerously close to level 5, right? Okay. Alright. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. No babies. We're gonna go rock area. And I'm gonna hope that I get 2 vaccines. If you send Barrett a certain way, he gets you a vaccine. But I kind of don't want to send Barrett anywhere. I kind of want to keep Barrett with us. So I think we're just chilling. Who has the ribbon? Cloud? The song never fails to, like, hype me up when we're at the end of a challenge. Especially if the final area is actually part of the challenge and not just chores, you know? Like, some challenges, the hard part's already done, and this is just kind of the red tape at the end, but whenever the final bosses actually are part of the challenge, it's like always hypes me up. And even if it isn't like the hardest part of the challenge, just the fact that we're finishing the challenge here. There are some elixirs I can pick up. So that'll help a little bit, but I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting an elixir or two on my way. Yo, thank you, Tactica. I think this is a source. Oh, really? Okay. That's good to know. We should be fine. We don't even have a level 4 materia, so... And I'm probably just gonna run from everything here. Yo, thank you, Fitz. Oh god, I got the glitch. Oh yeah, if I went through the swamp, it would be nothing but pots and bouncers. Just because I don't want them. Left, left, right, left, left. Who's that girl? What's she doing here? I forgot. I was like, wait a second. I already told Cloud to go down. Why is it asking me Cloud again? I forgot Kate Sith's name is Cloud's name. Because he's still young Cloud. I was going to send him up, but that's fine. Master Tomberry? Young Cloud. He's Young Cloud XX. He'll drop his new album. Irish folk album. So because our crew is the way they are, we're actually going to want to sandbag 13 turns on Genova. Oh no. Okay, I thought that was the pincer. I got very frightened for a second. Brother, I didn't ignore you. I read it. I just didn't answer. I can't answer everything all the time. I'm not your monkey. There's other people in the chat too. And your question was like kind of unanswerable anyways. Did you just... Oh, I double inputted! Okay, what... This is a problem. Can we run, please? Thank you. Dang. Yeah, there's no better way to get ignored than to, like, be a new person that's only been on the channel, like, twice so far, and just, like, immediately get upset that I didn't answer you 2 seconds after you asked a question. Like, I'm kind of busy. Kind of at the finale of the playthrough here. I ain't got time to answer your question. I want to mega all... I guess. Screw it. I tell you what, I'll answer your question. You think Hal will be the end game in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3? I don't know what that means. That's why I didn't answer, because I don't even know what you're saying. Do I think this will be the end game of Part 3? Yeah, probably, because it's the end game of the game, and it's Part 3. So yes, it'll probably be the end. If I had to guess. It probably won't be Gold Saucer. It'll probably be Northern Crater. If I had to guess. If I had to venture a guess. We got the other misstyle, but I think we're cool here. We're just going, boys. We're not thinking about it. We're just going. We're just getting it done. Somehow this music hits harder when it's 14 hours of gameplay on the line. It does. You guys have no idea how much I don't want to do Disc 1 skip again. That's what I'm really thinking about. Please, God, don't make me do Disc 1 skip again. Can you purposely lose so we get another episode? Buddy, if I lose, we're getting another 12 episodes. We're getting a whole nother playthrough if I lose. We're going low trophy percent round 2. Season 2. Yes, if I game over, I get a trophy, meaning that the whole playthrough is dead, and I have to make a whole new PlayStation account and start over. Do not Omni swag. Do not auto... Do not autopilot the Omni slash... That's definitely what's gonna happen. That's definitely gonna be the end. Let's do it. Let's frickin' do it. So, we're going to purposefully sandbag this fight for 13 rounds so that we do not get the two-party fight, because we do not have two parties to fight with. We have a Kate Sith that automatically dies the second the fight starts. We have an Aerith who's pretty underleveled, and we have a Sid that's very underleveled. So, we do not want the two-party fight. So we are big chillin' for 13 turns. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think you can get the two-party fight without Yuffie or Vincent. Like, I think it's already dead from just not having them. But we're just gonna be safe. We're just gonna be safe and wait 13 turns. But I'm pretty sure you need Vincent or Yuffie also, as well as the level threshold. Just gives us more time to listen to the best song in the game. Yes, I am aware that when you defend, you keep your defend until you do something else. If I ever defend twice, it's because A, I forgot that I defended the first time, or it's been long enough to where I'm not sure if I defended the first time, or B, I'm trying to get rid of the menu so that I don't have to switch to another menu, and then it's quicker to get to someone's menu. For example, if I want to get to Cloud's menu as quickly as possible, then after he does this cure, I defend with both of these guys so that I don't need to hit triangle, and it'll just pop up as soon as Cloud is ready, like that. But see, people don't know my advanced strats, so when they see me defend twice, they're like, oh my god, he defended twice, he knows nothing about this game, I gotta leave a comment. How many rounds has it been? Who knows? We're fighting. I have antidotes. No. I really not have a single antidote? There's no shot. Take this. How did Barrett get his limit? Don't use Barrett's limit. 0 trophies, very bad. Oh yeah, she can get rid of sadness. She can fury you, I think. I know, imagine doing this boss fight and not killing her in like 2 seconds. It's actually like a cool fight. Hit her with the vampire fangs, you won't see it coming. They never expect the vampire fang. Yeah. Huge vampire fang, dude. Thank God I held it this whole time. Alright, we did it. We successfully did not master any of our materia accidentally. As long as I don't use any limits, we should be home free as long as we don't die. Oh yeah, don't you... Is that a thing? When she uses Ultima, do you not get XP? If that's the case, we're gonna have to do that in that low XP challenge. Dude, I'm already cooking on this low XP challenge. Like I'm thinking about all the ways we could avoid XP. If we do that challenge, it's gonna be kind of wild. I don't know how in the world mid-game is gonna be doable. But it won't be as nerve-wracking as this, because I can just load a save, you know? This is nerve-wracking. Like, I'm genuinely... This is the most stressed I've ever been playing this game, other than, like, speedruns. Low XP will be way harder, but way less stressful. Holy Alfredo. Wait, he said Holy Alfredo. Well. This is it, boys. This is it. Alright, I gotta check it out later, live stream. I got you, I got you. Hate being slowed because there's nothing I can do about it. I should have went and bought time materia. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't even think about it. Never even crossed my brain. How's it going, big man? Welcome. Alright. Imagine if I already had 4 enemy skills. That gave me a 5th one and I got the trophy. I counted beforehand to make sure. Yeah, that went through my head. I was like, I know I can get Shadow Flare, so... And one of the enemy skills has an additional one, but it's still only 4. Space math. R.I.P. Pluto. Yeah. When we did the Lucky 7 Supernova and they all lined up, that was crazy. Ridiculous. He still has barrier? I was saving that for when he lost barrier. He still has it. Yeah, it's because I've been waiting a lot. That's actually really annoying. So it gets rid of my vaccine. I have another vaccine? I thought I only had one. Didn't I only have one? Kind of want to double check just in case I accidentally duped one. I don't think I did, but I could have sworn I only had one. Oh no, I did have two. Okay. Well, that helps. I gotta be careful. If I get supernovaed again, he's gonna... Heartless. But I have 2 Mega Elixirs for it. He's gonna be dead soon too, so... Not too worried, but... Nice. Gotta be careful here. Play it safe. I shouldn't have done that Ultima. Because there's a world where he gets confused and not anything else. Should not have done that Ultima. I thought I had time. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. That would be bad. Longest supernova of my life here. See. Thank God. Oh, that was scary. He did not get silenced or frogged. But luckily he didn't get confused. Good thing I held 2 Mega Elixirs. I really just needed 1, but... He does need to die, like, right now, though. I guess I'm out of vaccines. Actually, he's gonna wall, so it's fine. Let's go. Thank God. Man, I was starting to get real nervous, like, brother, why are you not dead yet? Holy cow. Oh my God. Omni Slash time, let's go. Who wants to Omni Slash? Let's do a poll in the chat right now. Omni Slash or no Omni Slash? And I'll do it no matter what the poll says. Chat will decide the fate of the run. I feel like too many people would say yes just because they'd want to see a run back. I see that Omni chair. Omni chair's got to get in here. It's a shining moment. One of my mods did a poll for Omni Slash, but it's yes or yes. Great work. Excellent work. We did it! First try! No salty runbacks. Didn't even grind in the final dungeon. We made it happen. Special guest, Red 13 in the jean shorts. We did it. We did it. I can't believe it. No salty runbacks, no accidental limits, no accidental materia. The only trophies we got were for winning a single battle, which is unavoidable, and for beating Diamond Weapon, which is unavoidable. There it is. Two trophies. And now 3. We finished the game with 18%. Look at that. First Blood. Complete Final Fantasy VII, defeat Diamond Weapon. Every other trophy we dodged. 3 out of 32. The absolute minimum you could possibly get, unless we find some way to skip Diamond Weapon someday, but that's very doubtful. We did it. What an amazing run this was. Like I said, I had an idea for this a long time ago, but it just kind of felt like underbaked because Disc 1 skip wasn't a thing yet, so you had to get the Chocobo trophy, and was there one other one? I forget. Maybe it was just the Chocobo one. But also, like, the run wouldn't be that difficult. Like, it would mostly just be don't use a limit, don't use a summon. But when Disc 1 skip was found, it was like, now we can only get 3 trophies throughout the entire game, and it'll actually be a difficult run because of skipping Disc 1. You know, and on top of that, I've always wanted to do some kind of Ironman run, but that seemed, you know, too easy. Like, there needed to be something added onto that. So combining those two concepts, the low trophy and so happened to be an Ironman run as well, this made for a really tense and cool challenge run. Showed off a lot of different things. Another use of Disc 1 skip that, you know, when we first found it, you wouldn't think about, but a really cool use of Disc 1 skip here. And yeah, this was just a really unique run for me. Like I said, I haven't felt this stressed out playing Final Fantasy VII in a very long time, because no matter how hard of a run we're doing, I can always just load a save, you know? So not being able to game over definitely made this a lot more stressful, but a lot more fun. And yeah, definitely one of the most creative runs we've done. So, it doesn't end here. We're going to have a little bonus round next week. And we're going to see how many trophies we can get with a save that we kept a little while ago on Disc 2. We're going to take that save, and we're going to see how many trophies we can get without restarting the game. We're going to use some crazy time travel and see if we can get almost everything. At the very most, we'll be able to get all but one, because we won't be able to get Corneo, unfortunately. But I'm kind of thinking that there's a good chance we could get every other trophy besides the Corneo trophy, even the Barrett date, because we can go back in time and get a date, and we've been using Barrett the whole game, and we skipped all of the stuff at the beginning of the game that gives Tifa and Aerith date points. So there's a chance that Barrett's our date. And if not, we might be able to find a way to farm it. And we can actually go back in time and do the date scene on this file, which is crazy that we can. But, you know, imagine the Turks bust in. That'd be sick. But yeah, so we're gonna do some crazy experimenting and see what we can do just for fun. But we did complete the challenge. Michael Linguini beat Final Fantasy VII, getting only 3 trophies. What a legend. What an absolute legend. We'll never forget you, Michael Linguini. I might keep this account forever just so I can have an account with 3 trophies on it. And that's it. He's only played Final Fantasy VII, and he only has 3 trophies, but he has the trophy for beating Final Fantasy VII. But what a ride this was. What an absolute ride this was. Thanks everyone for being a part of this. I know a lot of people that watched Aerith's Revenge, you know, took the plunge into this with us, and this was really awesome to see that. I was up in the air as to whether or not I wanted to immediately do another Final Fantasy VII challenge after this. But this low-level idea has really got me thinking, so I'm going to have to go to the drawing board and kind of look at it and see if it's something I want to do. But I really like the idea of this ultimate low-level challenge. It could be, because it fits really well with these 2 challenges. It's a lot more, it's not just a difficult challenge, it's more science. We got to find the way to do it. You know, we got to do the math and figure out what is the lowest XP possible, and then do it. So it's a mixture of science and game, the same way that both of these challenges have been. So I like the idea of doing it now, because we've all really been enjoying the half science, half gameplay challenges here. Although Aerith's Revenge was more 90% science, 10% gameplay, but hey. This is where we cut to, like, Aerith on top of the Highwind, controlling the live stream because she's still alive. Hey, at least the music didn't screw up for the final scene. There's still time? Okay. I'm waiting for the Gold Saucer theme to just start playing. Or it just cuts out entirely and we just stare at Aerith's face in silence. That would be a perfect way to end this playthrough. Would be just silence. This whole cutscene. I feel like the credits took forever to start. I can't believe I inputted that Ultima at the end there just to make it... just to give everyone a heart attack at the end. Although it's probably a good thing I did, because I kind of needed the damage. He was about to fly up again. I didn't realize I was so behind on damage. So I guess it kind of worked out, but... yeah, that was scary. That could have ended our whole career right there. Well, are we watching the credits? I got nothing else to say, so you gotta give me something to talk about here, or we gotta say goodbye to YouTube, because I ain't got nothing else to say about the playthrough. All I'm going to say is stay tuned, because we might be starting something next week. I really like this idea. I might run with it, so we might be jumping right into another challenge next week. We'll see. Didn't say you had to leave ASAP? Yeah, but that was 17 minutes ago, so... you know. You know how it is. Minimum Sky Pirates Den in Final Fantasy XII. I feel like you could just get nothing, right? I don't know. I don't remember everything, but I feel like when I beat the game, I only had like 2 things in the Sky Pirates Den. The setup for Switch would be the same as the setup for PS4, PS5, Xbox, because you can turn off encounters, so you can do the easier version. You could, I'm pretty sure you could still do the PS1 version, but it's much harder. So I wouldn't recommend it. I actually had better results with the PS1 version for some reason, though. I really struggled with the PS4 setup. But it's supposed to be easier. It was easier to do, it just, like, 70% of the time just failed, and I couldn't figure out why. Whereas the PS1 one was really difficult, but if I did it right, it worked every time. So... the Sephiroth Choir. Legends. Absolute legends. Never forget. They were in the game. They were real life people. Singing in the background while the planets were exploding. Day one guy and his brother. Yeah, I'm really appreciative that everybody has been loving these Final Fantasy VII challenges so much. We've done so many over the years, but we took a break for a while. And then when Disc 1 Skip was found, we did Aerith's Revenge, and it was like a cool return to challenge runs, but also just seems like it inspired a lot of people, so I wanted to do this right afterwards. And I don't know, it's just really cool to see so many people get excited over the challenge runs again, because it had been a while since we did them. That's kind of the OG content for me, kind of. What started 4.8? Me. Any other games have this level of replayability? I guess it depends on what you mean by replayability, but in terms of challenge running, like specifically, Final Fantasy VII might be the greatest of all time. And I don't mean that in terms of like fun or like just because of the community or whatever, but like there's just so much you can take away in this game, and you can still potentially win, that challenge runs have just been a staple of the game forever, you know? You can go back on YouTube like 15 years and you see people doing initial equipment, no summon, no magic challenges, and just, you know, like the list goes on and on and on of people doing challenges. I think the only game that I've seen that rivals Final Fantasy VII in terms of different challenges is 10. Final Fantasy X. So, yeah, I definitely think it's up there. There's plenty of games that are great to challenge run, even not RPGs, you know, stuff like Super Mario 64 and Resident Evil and stuff, but like, just the amount of things that are in this game that just kind of lend themselves well to a challenge run. And the amount of bosses that have like really niche quirks that can allow you to beat them with very little. It just kind of ends up working super well. It's kind of a perfect storm of like OP stuff, but then also stuff that you can take away. It's just kind of the perfect storm for challenge runs. And it's the same with Final Fantasy X, mostly because of the sphere grid. There's so many different busted things in 10, sphere grid and not sphere grid, that there's just a lot of different combinations of things you can do to make up a cool cool challenge run. So, yeah, I think that 7 and 10 are definitely the GOATs. But there's many good challenge run games, and it's not always RPGs, and it's not always self-inflicted challenges, you know? There's some games that just have really great challenge modes baked into the games. But if I had to pick one, it would either be this or 10. Because, like, even back 15 years ago, you could look up videos of people doing NSG challenges in 10, NSGNS challenges in 10. You know, the list goes on. People have made like careers. Dan, SG08, made like basically a career on doing a challenge run of 10. I kind of made a career out of doing challenge runs of 7. And I don't really know too many other games where people made careers doing challenge runs. I think maybe, oh, you know what else is a big shout out actually? I didn't even think about this till now. If I had to pick the best challenge run game of all time, and it wasn't Final Fantasy 7 or 10, I'd have to pick Pokemon, like in general. I don't know what game you would really pick, but like many people have made careers off of Pokemon challenge runs, off of, you know, and even not even just Nuzlocke, but like other challenge runs too. So, yeah, Pokemon's definitely up there too. And Pokemon really lends itself well to challenge runs because there's so many different Pokemon. There's so many different ways you can create a challenge run, whether it be types of Pokemon, types of moves, levels, ways to play the game, Nuzlocks. Like, you know, there's just so many different, like, things you can combine to create a challenge run in Pokemon. It's just there's a lot of mechanics, so there's a lot of stuff you can take away. So, yeah, Pokemon's definitely up there too. And that's the only other game I can think of where some people have made like a career off of challenge running it. That a lot of people have. There's a lot of streamers that like specifically stream Pokemon challenge runs, and that's like all they do, and they've made a whole career off of it. So, yeah, that's definitely a big one. One thing I really want to do in the future, I don't know, I'd be interested to hear how many of you guys are interested in this, like genuinely, not just, yeah, do it, it sounds fun, but like, would you really watch it? I've wanted to do challenge runs of like games that wouldn't normally have a challenge run. So like not RPGs, but like, you know, come up with a really unique type of challenge for a game that you wouldn't really expect to do a challenge. I did a Harry Potter challenge in Elden Ring. That was one that was kind of unique. But Dark Souls is also a type of game that a lot of people do challenge runs in. I was thinking like doing something really goofy, like I'm just throwing this out there. I would probably never do this because I know nothing about Dirge, but like a Dirge of Cerberus challenge run. Dirge of Cerberus, no shotguns challenge. I don't know. You know, just a game that like you would not expect to do a challenge run in per se, and coming up with like a cool, unique challenge for it. Maybe even like Celeste, or, you know, Celeste I do speed runs, but not really as many challenge runs. We just do challenging mods, but doing a challenge run in Celeste. There's the popular one there is the no grab challenge. What else? Something off the wall that you wouldn't really expect. Maybe like Devil May Cry. I think people like to do hitless challenges in Devil May Cry because of that challenge, that difficulty. There's like a baked-in no-hit challenge in Devil May Cry. But do something else. Do a Devil May Cry pistols only challenge or something, you know, something goofy like that. So that's something that I've kind of wanted to try. Do something that's like a challenge run, but something that you're not going to find anywhere else on the internet. Something that we create ourselves. Which, you know, obviously, that's what I'm passionate about doing in Final Fantasy VII. I've done challenge runs that many people have done, but all of my best Final Fantasy VII challenges have been challenges that were completely unique. Something like this, something like Eris Revenge, something like Vincent's Gambit, you know, stuff that is not on the internet. You look at it, and it's not just, oh, he was skilled enough to do this challenge that's really hard, but like, he made a completely new challenge and did it. Like that's what I'm kind of interested in, you know. It's one thing to say, I did Final Fantasy X, NSG, and SNO. Yeah, it's a really difficult challenge, but it's one that's been done, and I was just, you know, skilled enough to do it, right? But I like the idea of just creating a completely new challenge and then doing it. And I think what's the most fun about doing that is that we don't know if it's going to succeed or not. That's always the most entertaining challenges we've done. When we did Vincent's Gambit, we had no idea how hard it was going to be, and we just went in. We were like, is this even going to be possible? I don't know, let's do it. That's always the most entertaining challenge, and that's what people have told me. Like, I've gotten many comments, people saying, like, the best thing about this is that we don't even know if it's possible. So, like, watching it is interesting because, oh, it might not actually be possible, and we might have to bend the rules to make it possible, you know? So that's the kind of thing. I want to do another challenge where it's like, we don't even know if this is possible, and we're just going to dive in head first. And if it's not possible, we got to find a way to make it possible, or we got to bend the rules to make it possible. But, you know, something like that, I think, would be really cool. So I'll have to think about what games we could do where everyone would be interested in it. But Anyways, for now, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you so much for being a part of Final Fantasy VII Low Trophy Percent Challenge. This has been an incredible run, and it's not over yet. We are going to load this save that we kept on Disc 2, and we are going to see how many trophies we can get on this save alone, using crazy time travel, screwing with the game moment, going back in time and doing the date scene, going back in time and doing temple, going and getting the ultimate weapons, trying to get all the ultimate limits. We're going to do it all and see how many trophies we can get on this playthrough. The goal is to get every trophy in the game except the Corneo trophy. That would be amazing, but I have no idea if that's even close to possible. So we're going to find out next time. And then once we're done with that, I may have another Final Fantasy VII challenge cooked up. Maybe we do that minimal XP challenge. Maybe I come up with something else. We will see, but that's kind of the plan going forward. So thanks again for being a part of Low Percent. Hope to see you in the bonus episodes. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.